Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBhagavatam349. As you may remember, it was said, the wicked kings of old had to go. 219. Rukmini, the princess of Vidarbha. The country called Vidarbha was ruled by a king named Bhishmaka. He was a good man, saintly, God-fearing, and ever interested in doing good to others. He had 6 children. 5 of them were sons, and the youngest was a daughter. Rukmi was the eldest son, and Rukmarata, Rukmabahu, Rukmakesha, and Rukmamali were the other 4 sons. The daughter was called Rukmini. Rukmini was the favorite of them all, but she was the particular favorite of her father. He would always have her by his side, even when he was attending to the affairs of state. The little girl would sit on the same seat with him, and with her wide eyes would look at everyone and everything. She was the darling of the palace, and her will was never thwarted. She was such a pet of everyone that they waited on her like servants. King Bhishmaka was a saintly man, and he reveled in listening to the words of saintly people. He would spend days and months in the company of the rishis and other holy men who would visit him often. He would listen for hours together on their discourses on Vedanta and on similar topics, and all the while Rukmini, too, would sit by his side and listen to all of it. One of the frequent visitors was Narada, the son of Brahma. Every time he came, he would sit and talk about Krishna. The old king Bhishmaka had heard again and again about the prowess of Krishna, his handsomeness, his sweet nature, his love for those who were devoted to him, his divinity. The king was never tired of listening to the many qualities of Krishna, nor was Narada ever tired of relating them. All the while, Rukmini would sit by the side of her father and listen to the words of Narada. Years passed, and from being a child, Rukmini had now grown up, grown into a beautiful woman, and her father had to think of her marriage. To him, Krishna seemed to be the perfect choice. He would be the ideal husband for his darling child, Rukmini. Rukmi was the eldest son, and the king spoke to him about the ideas he had about the marriage of Rukmini. He said, "Rukmini's wedding has to be performed soon. She has grown into womanhood. My son, I have chosen a good husband for her." "So you've saved me that trouble," said Rukmi with a laugh. "Who is it, father?" "Krishna, the son of Vasudeva," said the king. Before he could finish the sentence, Rukmi sprang up from his seat and shouted, "What? Are you mad, father? Krishna indeed, I will not allow such a thing." Rukmi was a great friend of Jarasandha and Kalyavana, who had died during the last siege of Mathura. His other friends were all the same caliber as these two: Paundraka, Vidurata, Salva, Dantavakra, and Shishupala, the son of Dhammaghosha. All of them were confirmed haters of Krishna and Rama. The words of Bhishmaka naturally incensed Rukmi no end. He went on, "Father, my sister is the princess of the kingdom of Vidarbha, and this man you have chosen is not even a vassal king. He was a cowherd in his early days, and then he killed Kamsa by foul means. Even then he did not have the courage to take the throne. Like a tiger covering itself with the skin of a cow, he assumes humility and makes the old man Ugrasena the king. Does he think he's deceiving anyone by this show of great respect for his elders? He is a low-born man, and he assumes roles which do not suit him. I know that he is far inferior to us in position, in wealth, and in everything. I do not approve of Rukmini being given to him in marriage. I will not countenance it." Bhishmaka was unhappy at the words spoken by his son. He tried to speak, but his son would not allow him to do so. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.